Slow to start, quick to finish. Adam!
Yes, sir?
I have to talk to you face to face and not into the air with your back towards me. Oh, go get your mother some evening water and bring it to her. Wasted steps are just like wasted thoughts, just as empty and just as ignorant. Holy Ghost and holy hell, get thee out of the mossy well. Go get your water.
Don't be all high and mighty now. I've seen you saying the spell to the water. How would you like it if I were to tell Father about it?
You're a little bastard is what it is.
Okay then, and what did you just call your mother?
Fine, take the drink and just leave me alone. Why don't you stay out of my sight? I'd be happy to God if you were to stay out of my sight.
You're a good boy, Adam. Are you gonna stay here and fill my head with your nonsense?
What nonsense? I haven't said a word yet.
That's just it, Adam. You sit there with that look in your eyes, and just as plain as daylight, I can see what kind of silly dream you're contemplating. When I was your age, if a boy had an hour between the chores and mealtime, he spent it with profit reading the Holy Writ. Granny told me how your father, just about your age during the time, set himself a disciplined period to memorize 3 verses of Lamentations every evening.
Lamentations?
Yes.
Well, good heavens, what on earth would he want to memorize the verses of Lamentations every evening for?
For profit. And let me tell you this, Adam. I don't hold with the narrow views of some, but it seems to me that an expression like good heavens is pretty close to swearing. It seems to me that the King's English is abundant enough to express every necessary shade of feeling and impatience without resorting to words that have sincere meaning when used properly. Have you been fighting with your brother again, Adam?
Now, what gave you that idea?
Where are you going?
Just to find Granny.
She's upstairs.
I see less and less. Old age is pity enough, but when the eyesight goes, the good Lord is laying a heavy burden on my poor shoulders.
Granny, I don't think it's your eyesight going out. It's getting dark in here because the twilight has come down.
Oh, is that so, Adam? Well then, I spun sufficiently. Sit down, Adam. Do you want some sweets? Oh, I'm sure I'll be rich if I could devise something to spoil your appetite, Adam.
Granny, is it true that my father memorized Lamentations every evening?
It's true.
For what purpose?
To profit himself.
That's what Mother said, but I'll be damned if I can see the profit in it.
You be damned, Adam. You've been going with such tact. And don't act like you don't care.
I think we keep saying things that we don't mean at all, Granny.
Do we? And what sort of things, Adam?
Like being damned? Do you believe in God, Granny?
What a question! In all my born days, Adam Cooper, I've never seen a boy like yourself for asking questions.
Well, do you?
Well, of course I do.
Well, I don't know.
Adam Cooper, you're not going to start in this again with all that silly nonsense of yours, are you?
Just one thing. Answer me. One thing, Granny. That's all I'm asking. I just want you to answer me one thing. What is it that they're always taking it out on me for, whatever I say? Like there's nothing in the world I can't do right, and everything I do is all wrong.
My goodness, Adam, the things you say.
Well, just look at it this way, Granny. You believe in God, don't you?
Enough of that!
If you believe in God, then God gave a person brains, didn't he?
Of course.
Just as soon as you begin to use those brains God gave you, you're being sinful.
Is this the sort of foolish thing you said, Adam? It's so provoking.
Well, just take Eliza Peterkin, for example.
Oh, no, I'm not going to be trapped in that Eliza Peterkin thing. If this happens, I was gathering blueberries the other day, and here you were down the gully with Ruth Simons, instructing her about Eliza Peterkin, and I overheard everything and...
Did you see us, Granny?
No, but I don't have to see you. I know that Cooper voice of yours anywhere.
Even though I've gone into it a little bit with Ruth Simons, it didn't make it any less in effect.
It just seems to me, Adam, that shaking a body loose from her faith is about the most sinful thing you could do.
Granny, I wasn't shaking anybody loose from anybody's faith. I'd like you to tell me how old Elijah can be as mean and wicked and two-faced as he is, and to be a deacon in the church and be looked up as a real fine God-fearing man. I mean, he can get away with just about anything just as long as he says the right words about religion.
It's not for you to judge Eliza Peterkin, Adam.
I wasn't judging him. Everyone knows how rich and mean he is. So how could I be judging him? Anyway, in Boston, where we were a fortnight past, a man was talking right on the common, and he said that the highest good was to doubt. Just like that, in those very words.
I never heard such nonsense. If he said that, he was a nobody worth quoting.
It was a comedian, man, Granny.
I don't believe a word of it.
Cross my heart, Granny.
Don't you dare cross your heart at me like you're some Roman with a heathen shit. And don't even think that because I'm old and rheumatoid and grateful for a foolish comedy. You can say anything you please and flatter me. You can't cozen me with a pretense of stupidity not in 1,000 years. You're a spiteful boy, and that's why your father loses patience with you.
He doesn't lose his patience, Granny. He doesn't even have any patience to begin with.
There!
Dinner's ready.
Don't ever talk mouse to me, Adam. Most folks are not Coopers, and most folks do not live in this village or country either. Most folks are not dissenters, and most folks would just as soon find a chain to pull around their necks considering one wasn't there already. Coopers has been teachers and pastors and free yeoman farmers and ship captains and merchants for 150 years in this soil, and I don't recall one of them who couldn't write a sermon and deliver it too if the need ever arose.
Well, maybe you're leaning on the first one, Granny.